I'll be voting mostly on the Republican ticket this year. So pretty much anyone on that ticket. Honestly, I'm voting more against certain issues this year that the Democrats stand for. I'm voting primarily Republican this year, which in the past I voted for either party. Didn't really matter. It was all the issues related. And this year, I think the Republican Party stands for more of the issues that I stand for this year.
Oh, I mean, I think they're critical. I mean, I think we're at a point where we need to turn things around, or we might not be voting in 2024. I mean, communism, you don't really get to choose your leaders, so that's where they're trying to take us. So
they're the most important midterms in the history of the country, basically. If the Democrats hadn't gone off the rails so far, I think it wouldn't have been quite as important. But now, I mean, you have to put a stop to this. It's tyranny, and it's got to be stopped.
For educators, I know a lot of our main issues surround funding and funding our public schools, not just at the local level, but at the state level. We need to make sure that everybody we vote in is going to come to the table with answers on how to fund every single school district, every single school within that school district completely. And that includes paying teachers more, paying support staff even more than they are now because they are severely underpaid.
I mean, midterm elections historically in years when a president is of one party have always been challenging for the other party. So for us as Democrats, it's really important to show up. This is a turnout election this year. Well, I think, every time that we hear about some of the more MAGA Republican issues, talking points, that until a few years ago, the general Republican Party did not tend to even believe or speak on things like grooming sexual predators or some of the issues with the school board, which is supposed to be a nonpartisan election, but it's been very hyper-partisanized, unfortunately, this term. So I think really, maintaining civility is an important one, and community cohesiveness is really important.
I think the midterm election is very important because the state of our country has definitely become so polarized that we really need to bring some balance back to government. I would say some of the most important issues are definitely, our gun rights. That's a big one, and me personally, I really would like to see some sensible regulation go around that, which tends to be a little not a popular mindset for a Republican, but I really think that we need to bring some sense, common sense, back to our laws and our legislation and to our government in general.
our country is in a very dangerous position right now. It has been for several years, and I'm concerned for the future of our country. And more than anything, I really, really pray for unity, because this extreme divisiveness, which is happening on both sides, needs to end. And we need to focus on what's best for the people of the country, all the people.